If a doctor is going to stay any good at their practice, they have to keep up on latest discoveries in medicine and research and so on, and so they're always reading medical journals. If a nutritionist, a lawyer, anybody in any professional field is going to stay any good or relevant in what they do, they're going to have to keep up to date with things. Well, guess what? Writers aren't off that hook. What do you mean stay up to date? New styles of writing? Yes, actually. New styles, new genres, new little niches, new ways of expressing, new ideas. Yes, if you want to be a good writer and you don't like to read, that's like being a chef who doesn't like to eat. To be absolutely honest, I have used and come across some cookbooks that, having done those recipes, all I can think of is that person who wrote it either hates to cook or hates to eat because the food was terrible. The dishes, I would have to have completely redone them to make them edible. And the same thing is with writing. I find that when I go long stretches of time without sitting down and reading a good book, my writing motivation kind of dries up with it. You constantly need to feed the beast so that you can feed your beast. And to do that, devote some time during the day to curling up with a good book. Now, I should probably clarify my earlier remark that I don't do a lot of reading. Yes, I do a lot of reading. I am doing a lot of research. I'm still finishing up my bachelor's degree. I'm involved in various other academic pursuits, all of which require me to do research. You do research by reading articles, textbooks, essays, and so on. But if you're a fiction writer, you're going to want something that stimulates that. So sit down and pick up a book and read. Now, I have my go-to favorites, which I call my comfort food books. They're like a nice big bowl of macaroni and cheese or a bowl of ice cream, equivalent. But I also try to stay abreast of new mystery writers. Who won the latest awards? Who are they talking about today? Mystery Writers magazines and authors magazines always have articles on new and up-and-coming authors. Read what they're doing. They're the ones that are becoming really popular. They're the ones that everybody is saying this is the next big one, I suppose you want to put it. But they're also saying this person is a breath of fresh air. This is really great. I love sitting down and reading that. And I've got a few of my favorites. I always love seeing who they say the latest, our debut author. And I suppose if you figured there are only so many letters in the English alphabet, so many ways you could arrange it, you'd have to ask what's new. Well, I would tell you that there are only so many notes. But from every composer, from Mozart to Guns N' Roses, it's not the way they arrange the notes, it's the way they arrange the spaces in between. The same thing with an author. It's not the way they arrange the letters, it's how they arrange the spaces, how they transport you, how they draw you into the story, how they tell it, how they make you feel, how they make you think, what they make you see. If you want to do the same thing, it's very simple. Read, write, repeat.